All right, guys, in this video, we picked up a couple of Halloween decorations from Home Depot. One is going to be the Sitter of the Souls.
Hey there. Do you want to play with me?
And we also picked up
Hey,
Possessed
this
Penny.
is my bear, not yours. Oh, you want to share?
You can have his head.
Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channels.
All right, so out of their two animatronics, we're going to start out with the Sitter of Souls to begin with, and then we're also going to try to get Possessed Penny built today. Let's go ahead and get the Sitter of the Souls out of the box first. All right, so once you get in the box, first we have a set of instructions. And inside we're gonna see her body. This is like probably her waist. If you wanna go ahead and set that on the ground, Mikey. And now we're gonna pull her out of the box. All right, so let's show you what was in the box. So we have this really cool kind of T sort of position here. This looks like it's gonna be where her head is gonna go on the top. We of course got her instructions. Mikey has corrected me. This right here is not just her waist, but this is also what we're gonna call her dump truck. And you'll see that when she's built. This right here is just a box of poles, a lot of C poles. There's her head. It's a really cool burlap sack type of head. Here we have what will end up being her base, we believe. And then her entire body is really kind of already together with the doll and all. So this right here, I mean, really only seems like maybe 7 or 8 steps and we're good to go. The biggest negative and biggest flaw to this animatronic is it requires batteries and does not come with an AC adapter.
Well, that sucks.
All right, to get this started out, we're gonna start with the A and B supporting base. And we're gonna use 2 C poles, connect that together to get something like this. So it'll be her starting base. Following that, we're actually gonna connect 2 C's to the top of those 2 posts to make it a little taller, which we're gonna end up with this. So let's go ahead and knock out those steps all in one. Okay, so starting, we already have the A and the B. Mikey, if you wanna take one of these C's, and we're gonna go ahead and connect them. Right here in the center. I wanna make sure we press down. And connect it just like that. Mikey, will you push this side over here for me?
Mm-hmm.
Great job. And now we're just gonna add 2 C's to the top of that. And there we go, just that quick. And next, after that, we're gonna, what I call the T shape, is more of a U. We're gonna connect that U to the top, and then we're gonna add her dump truck onto the back. Let's go ahead and knock those out.
Hey, do I spy a little pinstriping tattoo back there?
Oh, that's just, oh. Oh, you saw that? Yeah. Just gonna be going.
All right, now we're gonna go ahead and connect her U shape to what we already have. And we're gonna go ahead and turn this around so we can see those bumps in there. And now right on above, we're going to connect her dump truck. It doesn't go very far, it just kind of, oh no, it actually does go all the way, so you gotta line it up. And next up, we're gonna take her full body and we're gonna connect it to the top. So that's gonna be clothing and all, and there'll be an F pole at the underneath of that part. And we're just gonna work that way down. All right, so you're gonna start out by kind of putting her dress down, flipping her upside down. We're gonna start with the pole F. I'm gonna go ahead and flip that right in. Didn't make a clicking sound or anything like that. All right, so once you pick her back up with her F pole inside, you notice the hole is gonna be facing one side in this U shape. So you want her dump truck, as we're calling it, to be faced the opposite direction, since that'll be behind her. And you can actually switch this F pole back or forth to go either way. So we want it to go this way. There you go, you can let go. And then we'll snap. And now we're just gonna pull her outfit down. And then you should have something like this. We'll kind of work with her arms and stuff in a second. Now we're gonna go back to the next step. All right, moving on to the final step. We're simply going to add her head, and you will see that there will be a cable that we need to add. More than likely, I believe her eyes light up. And then from there, we're going to add some batteries to her. And then we should go ahead and try her out. All right, and now we're gonna go ahead and connect her head. Just gonna start out and get it connected. You wanna kind of open up the back here so you can get to everything. So we're going to connect right here. Mikey, can you help level it? There you go, her head is on. And now we're gonna connect these two wires here. There you go, you got a snap, that's a good sign. Gonna kind of tuck this under her, like the back of her shoulders. And now we just need to get some batteries added so we can go ahead and demo her. All right, so we got her all set up. We're gonna switch her over to sensor. So unfortunately, nowhere to connect an AC adapter. So that is very low budget, very disappointing right there. I'm really shocked that that's not the case. But anyway, they did actually have batteries already in it. So we're gonna switch it up and do a few demos, and then we're gonna move on to Possess Penny.
Do you want to play with me? Let's play hide and seek. You hide over there in the graveyard, and I will come and find you. I will count to 10, and you find a good place to hide. Don't worry. I will try to find you before the undead take you down with them. So we can play all day. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hello. Do you want to come play with me? Do you like my dolly? You can hold her if you want. But don't upset her. Don't make her cry. Now you've done it. Time for you to be put into timeout. It is so good to see you. Would you like to play Ring Around the Rosie with me? Come into the graveyard. Now, let's hold hands and ring around the Rosie with this skeleton. Ring around the Rosie, a pocket full of roses, ashes, ashes, you will fall down.
All right, so there she is, the Sitter of Souls. Let's go ahead and take a look at what we have. So I love the burlap sack as far as the head. I don't mind the hair. I see a lot of stores that have this kind of neck piece kind of stuck up like this from the bag. So really easy to reshape that. Doll's in pretty good condition. Overall, she's really super easy to build. Combined minus talking probably would have taken maybe, 5-10 minutes to just kind of throw her together and get her in demo mode. As I said, her setup is pretty good. I like her overall look. Her doll's in really good shape. As Mikey pointed out, she has quite the dump truck on her. I'm not really sure why they needed that extra piece back there, but she's got it going on, if you know what I'm saying. So there she is, the Sitter of Souls. Let me know what you think about her, and from here we are going to move on to Possess Penny. All right, first thing, we're gonna go ahead and get her out of this box. This is what it's gonna look like when you get everything opened up. I see the teddy bear, I see the hands. Let's go ahead and get her out of the box. Let's go ahead and get her out of the box, Mikey. All right, so here's everything in the box. We of course have her base, which we'll get started with. We have her outfit and teddy. We have 2 poles. Looks like both of them may be both letter B. We have her shoes. We do have an AC adapter in this one. This right here looks like that's gonna be her waist. Of course, have some instructions. And there is Possess Penny's head. And then we have her upper torso or shoulders, along with her control box. All right, let's put her together. All right, while getting started, we're gonna start out with those 2 B posts. They're gonna be connected to the A, which is gonna be the base. And then we're just gonna run her shoes over that. So let's go ahead and knock those 2 steps out. All right, we're gonna connect the 2 B posts to the base. In these, you'll notice there's a hole. And as usual, I'm just gonna kind of fit it into that pin. All right, we're good. All right, nice and easy. Now we need her shoes. All right, and here are her shoes, and they just simply slip right over the top. They're actually gonna fit in just like that. Nice, easy first step. All right, next steps, we're going to add her pants over the 2 B poles. And then after that, we're gonna actually take that kind of like, that waist, the 2 poles that make up like a Y, an upside down Y, connect those to the B's over top of the pants.
Hey Ernie, what's up?
Nothing.
You falling in love with the wall or something?
I had an accident.
You had an accident? What does that mean? Goo! Oh, I know. Okay. Don't worry, buddy. You hang tight. I'll be right back.
All right, now her pants. You're just gonna start out with the smaller portion of her leg. We're gonna pull that down, connect it. I am thinking about adding some pool noodles to kind of thicken out her legs and give her a little shape, because I really don't like this really thin shape there. It makes her legs flat on some angles. For her to put some very small pool noodles, some insulation. There's actually some insulation that looks like pool noodles that we could actually connect around there as well, even though she's already built. All right, next we need to add her waist, because Possess Penny's hips don't lie, just in case you're wondering. Actually, it's more of the Sitter of Souls. Now we're gonna take her pants and we're actually gonna flip them over like her waist. That'll give her a shape for her waist. Then we're gonna add the control box right on top of that. Pretty easy stuff. All right, very cool. All right, now we have her torso. It's gonna connect right up top here, and we're gonna get that push pin. All right, that's all connected. This is nice and smooth so far. Now we're going to get her outfit with the bottom portion of Mr. Teddy and connect that. All right, so I started out when I had the arms are actually already in the sleeves. So we got both arms already in place. Now we're gonna take the outfit and just wrap it around our existing torso. I'm gonna need 2 hands for this, so I'll be right back. Now with the outfit just kind of added around her body, now we're just gonna take these posts for her arms and fit them in the appropriate holes. All right, after connecting those inner pieces, these pieces here to connect the arms, we're gonna go ahead and get her head connected. And then we're gonna kind of final things out. As a kind of a final step, we're gonna go ahead and start getting all these cables attached before we close up the back of her dress. Okay, got her head snapped on. I'm gonna run these wires down the center here. We'll go ahead and attach those real quick. All right, and here she is, Possess Penny. Put together, it looks like we have a pretty good looking head. Might have to mess with her hair a little bit, it's a little bit jumbled, but overall looks better than some of the other ones we've seen. Just a note that was in there is make sure the head is as close to the the body as possible to kind of give the illusion that she's ripping the head off. Legs, once we kind of set her up properly, really don't look that bad. I do still think that some you know, just some cheap foam, whether it be a pool noodle or some of the thinner like insulation type of pool noodles, we could use to fix that. One thing that I would add, I kind of half read the instructions just in case you're wondering, but anyway, I really like the cords to be kind of not exposed. So instead of kind of connecting that at the end, I made it go through the shoe. Would have been much easier while we were putting her together. But nonetheless, it goes up her leg to her control box instead of coming out of her back like you might see at some Home Depot stores. But yeah, so we got the Sitter of Souls today, and here's Possessed Penny. Let's do a couple of demos of her now.
You look like my new best friend. Bye, Mr. Teddy. It's your fault you got boring.
Hopefully my new friend is fun.
Mr. Teddy, you know you're not supposed to start tea time without me. And won't you join my tea party? Now there's an open spot. Mr. Teddy just loves head pats, like my puppy did. Oopsies, not again.
Look what you made me do.
Hey, this is my bear, not yours. Oh, you want to share?
Here, you can have his head.
I don't want to share my toys. If I can't have Teddy to myself.
No one can.
Don't forget to subscribe.